Well, in this competition, we reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
World Cup action for you from Russia. And today's main feature is Brazil, and they play Switzerland. We talk about the highest level that a player can achieve. Alan, you had the honour of playing for England, and we've got two national teams here today.
Oh, it's always a special moment. You pull on your nation's shirt. Always a big game. This is no different.
And we pause now for the national anthems. Well, they are the only nation to have won the World Cup 5 times out of the 20 previous stagings. But every World Cup that goes by when they don't win, and of course the last one was in Brazil where they were expected to win. Pressure.
Yeah, always pressure on Brazil. That 7-1 defeat to Germany in the semis will still be stinging. Now I want to put that right.
Well, we know, Alan, how they like to play with plenty of possession, lots of short passes. Expecting exactly the same from them here?
Well, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? That is their default setting, as it were. And as the opposition, you've got to stay so organised and you've got to work so hard. It's not a game you look forward to, really.
Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play has been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Well, great interest in this particular group, which is now underway, as the referee has signalled. Marcelo. Now Dani Alves. Here's Casemiro. Miranda. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Berami. It's very hard for FIFA to get the balance around the world for all the countries to have a fair chance of qualifying. I feel sorry for South America. Franovic! Hit it hard, but not very true. Just a quick thought, Alan. I was going to mention it when we were talking earlier about South America and how difficult it is for the nations. There are a lot of really top-class footballing nations in that part of the world, but only 4 automatically get through, and every qualifying game is so competitive.
It is. I mean, you've got to have stamina to get through that qualifying process. It can be a slog, and those that do qualify certainly deserve it.
Quick header, found a teammate. That's good movement forward here. Shot on! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. In goes the corner. Very good distance to the clearance. Here is Rodriguez. Shaqiri. For Franovic! It's a fast start here. slice the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
But the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in.
That has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Coutinho. Into the attacking third. Paulinho. And shoots! Wonderful finish.
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration.
They call it his weaker side. Too weak, that.
Didn't look that way, did it, Martin? He took a little chance there, and he's really been rewarded for it.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. So away we go at 1-1. Share. Xherdan Shaqiri. Haris Seferovic. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. Oh, that's good defending. Gabriel Jesus. Marcelo. Here's Casemiro. So the tournament is all set now. We know the draw. We're ready to go on match day one with every team at this stage hoping that they can go a long way in the tournament.
Well, looking at the hosts, Martin, you would fancy them actually to end up topping this group if they play anything like they can.
He's coming forward with some danger. Renato Augusto. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Berami. Tight scenario here on the ball. Xherdan Shaqiri. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now this looks promising. That's a turnover to the opposition. Marcelo. Renato Augusto. Casemiro. Dani Alves. Renato Augusto. Well saved, not a difficult one though for Jan Sommer. Great interception. Now Gelson Fernandez. Here's a chance to attack. And they've cut it out. Being closed down. Paulinho. Marcelo. Neymar. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now.
Lovely, incisive pass. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Berami. Here's Casemiro. Miranda. Ricardo Rodriguez. Jemali. Xherdan Shaqiri. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Shots on here. He's hit the frame of the goal. Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Now Dani Alves. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. In for Neymar. It was put into the right area, but no one able to reach the cross. Marcelo. On to Casemiro. Neymar against the goalkeeper. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. I think they might have thought against Brazil that they get to half-time, but Brazil, you can never write them off. Only a few seconds left, and they've made the most of those few seconds.
No, they've just got to compose themselves in the dressing room and try and come back at this Brazil team. Not easy. It's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
In front are Brazil. Berami. Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle, and 2-1 is the score at this stage. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Nothing wrong with his finishing on that goal. Very nearly added a second. Hitting the woodwork, though.
So the second half has started of this World Cup group stage game, Brazil lead.
Well, it seems to me, from this point, that there's only one winner. But if they believe that, the Brazil players, they might be in trouble.
Marcelo. An incisive pass. Real chance. Gabriel Jesus. Brilliantly read by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, all about positioning there, Martin. He's an experienced keeper, and he showed it there.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Jemali. Haris Seferovic. There's good progress with this attack. It goes out wide again. Oh, it's a corner. Try that deflection. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. And in it goes. It's under hit the corner, and the man at the front post gets it away. You could see what he was trying to do. Passed it into the net, but passed it off target. Well off target. It's a turnover in play. Berami. Miranda. It's Marquinhos. Marcelo. Neymar. Getting forward well as a team now. Stefan. Jemali. Haris Seferovic. That's a brilliant challenge. Miranda. Now Dani Alves. Gabriel Jesus. Marcelo. We're looking for a couple of killer passes here from the attacking team against defenders that are really earning their money. The whole team is defending.
He's got his shot off now.
It was good play until they got that challenge in. Now Casemiro. Miranda. And the attacking play coming from Brazil. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Gabriel Jesus. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Haris Seferovic. It's a turnover of possession here. Renato Augusto. It's Brazil breaking forward. The offside stops the play. Flag went up. Referee blew. And this is going to be a change here for the team that is leading. And it's clearly a tactical one to try and cement that winning position. Into the attacking third. Marcelo. Fernandinho.
And now the shot. That's a wonderful save at full stretch.
With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner.
Corner swung in. Well, he's got his fist to it.
Here's Casemiro. Paulinho. Here's a chance to attack.
Threads it through. Cleared the ball.
Corner for Brazil. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution.
Substitution for Brazil. He left the pitch. Number 34, Ronaldo. To be replaced by number 6, Felipe Luis.
Corner played in. Paulinho! Great goalkeeper, great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a player there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Corner played into the middle. Oh, that's good defending.
Xherdan Shaqiri.
Return ball.
Well, they're in a good position here.
The shot's on. That was a good chance to get level here.
Well, it certainly was. Good move too, and give him another chance. I think he might take it.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Xherdan Shaqiri.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner trying to get the cross in, and it does.
Could shoot from here, that's what the crowd think. Well, he did what he was told by the crowd, didn't he? But he might think twice about it next time.
Yeah, I think he got a bit overexcited there with the crowd shouting to shoot, and maybe think twice.
Off now comes the central defender who's played really well.
No wonder he's having a little smile and a wave back at the fans, because he has put a foot wrong here.
Felipe Luis. And another Brazil attack here.
Fernandinho. Plenty of power. but not too much direction. Attacking now. Coutinho. Oh, he's through. Defender on his toes. Referee says play on.
Yeah, it wasn't a good tackle, without any doubt, but the worst thing for supporters when you've got the ball is to hold up the play.
Dermich. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. And the cross goes to... Oh, the goalkeeper's kept his side in front here.
Well, you could argue that's what he's there for. That's his job, but what a save.
Well, the fans love this. The goalkeeper coming up to the opposing penalty area for the corner. He's put in the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. Share.
The referee has indicated there will be a
Striding forward, purposefully.
every time.
He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Fernandinho. Kasim with good vision. Coutinho! Great goalkeeping. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. And that's it, last blast on the whistle from the referee. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment there when he grabbed that goal.
That's good movement.